First, the top stories. Chief Minister N. Biren inaugurates Technical Textiles Conference held under National Technical Textiles Mission. Social Welfare Minister Haikam Dingo stresses on the need for cooperation to stop sexual abuses against children in the state. District Malaria Department CSOs in Moree convened review meeting on the surge of dengue positive cases. India records 8,586 fresh COVID cases, 48 fatalities in the past 24 hours. Hello, good evening. You're watching PONYTV English News. I'm CHRISTINA and now the news in detail. Chief Minister Sri N. Biren Singh stated that Manipur is changing under the present Prime Minister Narendra Modi and other central leaders and invited corporate sectors to come to Manipur and see the potential of the state. While addressing at the inaugural session of the Technical Textiles Conference at Hotel Classic Grande, Infal today attended by Chief Secretary Dr. Rajesh Kumar, Secretary Ministry of Road Transport and Highways, Gol Sri Giridhar Aramani, Indian Chamber of Commerce, Sri Pradeep Surekha, officials from BRO, Ministry of Textiles, and Biren further said that Manipur has lots of potential in every sector. The state has started exporting various items including ginger, pineapple, and even in sports. Out of 7 athletes of Manipur, 5 of them brought medals for the country at the recently concluded Commonwealth Games. He cited the seal produced in the state, highlighting the state's potential in the handloom and handicraft sector. Also, Manipur, with its rich textile tradition, strategic location, and vibrant entrepreneurial ecosystem, has significant potential, and it is the land gateway of India to Southeast Asia. The Chief Minister also highlighted cheap labor, round-the-clock water supply, power supply, customs office at Moree, law and order improvement, and added that all this has created investment opportunities for entrepreneurs and industrialists in the state. Citing that Manipur has soft soil, witnessing frequent landslides and long monsoon, the Chief Minister said that these types of technologies, including the geotextile, are very much important. He further requested Secretary Ministry of Road Transport and Highways Government of India to ensure that these technologies are utilized along the Infal-Jiribam, Infal-Mau, Infal-Aijol, and Infal-Moree roads. Further citing the lack of transportation option in the state, the Chief Minister asked the Secretary for dedication teams along the Infal-Jiribam and the Infal-Mau highways to expedite road work progress.
Schemes, Manipur had taken a pilot project with a technical textile in national highway construction, PMGSY, road construction, and the lining of water reservoir pond. Manipur, with its rich textile traditions, strategic location, and a vibrant entrepreneurial ecosystem, has significant potential. Manipur is the land gateway of India to Southeast Asia. Border trade is robust at the international border with Myanmar and Moree. There is improved air connectivity between Imphal and us. आप ये जान के खुश होकर कि हम मणिपुर छोटा है, लेकिन नीति आयोग का लेटेस्ट 2021 में हम लोग इनोवेशन में टॉप आया है. We have started exporting of pineapples to Dubai. We are exporting ginger to the outside. Turmeric we are sending.
Social Welfare Minister Haikam Dingo Singh has stressed the need to cooperate amongst the stakeholders in order to stop sexual abuses against children in the state. The statement was given at the closing function of mass awareness rally against child sexual abuse organized by Department of Social Welfare, Government of Manipur, which was held at Ima Kontokanbi Sanglen Tangweban today. Minister Dingo said for the last 1 year, the number of cases relating to the sexual abuses amongst the children in the state has been increasing in an alarming rate. Till now, already 150 cases have been registered under protection of children from sexual offenses, POCSO Act. Expressing concern over the increasing number of such cases, the minister said Manipur topped the list in reported cases of sexual abuses against children in the country, which is quite unfortunate, and therefore all stakeholders, including CSOs, Merapibis, local clubs and student organizations should cooperate to stop such crimes in the state. He further added that mass awareness program regarding POCSO Act will be organized in all the districts. This will help in creating awareness among the people and also in stopping crimes, especially sexual abuses against the children. Education Minister T.H. Basanta inaugurated a newly constructed library and hand wash point built under the Samagra Siksa Manipur schemes at Oinam Higher Secondary School in Busnupur District. Oinam MLA Nalini, ex-MLA L. Radhakishore, Director JEO Busnupur, among others, attended the event. Speaking on the occasion, the minister said that the government is planning to bring better education, but due to small budget, they are unable to provide better infrastructure as of now. He further said they are planning for an upgraded classroom and making Saturday as no school back day. He also assured of providing every possible help.
Infrastructure की building की funds लेकर तो आपने अगर funds ही government की वही लेकर है यार मैं तो उधर की है तो मापान लगी पूरा ना मुझे बताया अच्छा उच्च company सिंगा request करोगा कोई मुझे मतलब कि हफ्ता था क्योंकि Infosys है ना अच्छा वो company है इंडिया की biggest software company world में भी है नारायण मोती company ना 25 crore split कर रहे हैं classroom सिंगा digitize तो ना TV थमना बा आधे की कोई की projector थमना बा classrooms है सी कोई की digital वाला classroom है ना बकिया तो माँ कोई agreement ना में MOU माँ तंग हफ्ता तो सोई sign तो ना करनी honorable chief minister जो चिंग मखा था सीधे बता ना कोई world bank की ये नहीं तो buildings in upgrade तो ना बा कोई यार दी 5,000 6,000 करोड़ लोगों बगी कोई होना बा गुजरे हैं तो मैं हमने थम सके
Poets Day Kam Trial Foundation Day of Saireng Basinghi Apun Balup Sal was held at GM Hall today. In addition to the release of 2 books, Saitarol 13 Suba edition by Donishur Konsam and Poinu Lobuk Uraga by Sanglakpam Acho Serma, Lifetime Achievement Awards for Best Lyricist of Year 2022 were also given to the Lysram Nabachandra and Ngairangbam Munidro. Best Singer of the Year 2022 to Lalambung Imo and Best Music Composer of the Year 2022 to Ganeshwar Chingakam at the event. The event was attended by Social Welfare Minister Hekam Dingo, President of Saireng Basinghi Apun Balup Dr. Sagolsem Ibungo Choba, Program Head of AIR Infal A. Gitchandra Sema, Program Executive of AIR Infal, Tokeswari Ilangbam, Senior Medical Officer of Health Service Manipur Dr. Naurem Rameshwar, Social Worker Konjengbam Dilip and Soraisam Ratan. Addressing at the ceremony, Social Welfare Minister Hekam Dingo Saturday, the traditions of poetry competition and recitations are progressively dying off, with fewer people participating in such events these days. Therefore, it is now necessary to teach the younger generation about the cultural values that have existed from the time immemorial, he added. Also, Hekam Dingo donated Rs 30,000 to Sal.
Thamoida Porpo Wakansing Hasi, when Irakanda, Mingoida, Hoyle was Hamasida, Masiputuaka and the way Naina than Masibu Saitana, than Masibu Sintana, than Masiki Chanavise, Matamam de Lerame. Adamasi, Masi Mantarakose, Sigi Mantarakose Karina Takiham, Masiki Labor, Hogi Tiliba, Hogi Masiki Functionasi audience in the time. Rublagini High Targadi, Putan Talakanda, crowds, Ching the sign of Namdaba. I think rope concerning High Target, Ching the sign of Namdaba, High Tar. Adu Hogi Sumba. Thailand dagi paipu hak tak chanaraga laba adu pajagraba itihas ki oiba sigumba kaino thorum sinade hai taragadi babok se udaba hai tar mapung phawang amda nungsijaruba ꯄꯥꯝꯖꯔꯨꯕ ꯈꯔ ꯈꯛ ꯁꯤꯅ ꯚꯥꯕꯨꯛ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯀꯥꯟꯗ ꯊꯧꯔꯝ ꯑꯁꯤ ꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯊꯃꯣꯏꯁꯤꯗ ꯅꯨꯡꯉꯥꯏꯖꯗꯕ.
A sit-in protest was taken at Yaripok Tulihal near Azad Higher Secondary Ground against the arrest of MD Akhtar Hassan by Yaripok Police Station in connection with that of Mayoni Ningsen of Kangum village. One of the protesters, Aisa Ahmad, said the MD Akhtar Hassan is an innocent man who runs a furniture house for living. He is nowhere connected with the death of Mayoni Ningsen, so he must be released without any condition at the earliest, or else various kinds of agitation will be continued.
Yaripok Police Station na kaubikraga FIR ama pansindiraga phajinduna thambikre hariba miyomi ningsem harisigi mateng pangba mabu thiba khangdabada thibinnakiba mabu leite haibada mabu missing report biminnakiba tarujena mateng pangkibani sumaina ko aduga mabu koina FIR ama moina pansindiraga hojik phawa mabu awabada sumaina tahanduna leibase yamna yaningde madi furniture tokjaraga leiba imung manungu macha masugu leirik tamhallaga paisa tanjaraga ahing thin tumdabida macha paisa tharaga mapalamda leik tamhanba miyoini ma adubu police ki thawong yaningde mijama mabu hekta FIR pansindiraga lokapta thambiraga awaba khanganbasi ekoi yaningde ekoi kamaina himdurbuno ngasigi lojigi bakhasida hekta moina jingnai haibduna ek numit kyani no moina lokapta thambiri se ahing thin tumdabida mijamni mahak hojik ma kaisu maran lekte ma thadok piu ma thadok ragadi lagi batari kun manga basi ma thadok ragadi akoi si SWAT club organization me phulaga akoi akan ba khongjang changjin gari.
Watching. Welcome after the break. The District Malaria Department of National Vector-Borne Diseases Control Program and CSOs in Moreh convened a review meeting on the surge of dengue positive cases in border town Moreh. According to the report from KRS and AA Diagnostic Private Limited Moreh Hospital, out of the 12 dengue tests, 2 dengue positive cases have been reported, raising the total number of dengue positive cases in the town to 108. Only 3 dengue positive patients are receiving treatment at Sub-District Hospital Moreh. Rest all other patients have recovered. The review meeting was held because of the new dengue cases in the town, even after executing smoke fogging and surveillance in every home in the areas of Moreh where dengue positive cases were detected. During the review meeting, it was determined to hold a mass awareness consultations program in 6 locations in which specialists will speak on how to prevent dengue and precautions that should be taken by the people. The DMO have urged the public of Moreh to attend the program. Yesterday, the Loktak Battalion provided life-saving medical assistance to a snake bite victim in the CHRISTINA area of the Munjangbille under the supervision of IGAR South. A 26-year-old man named Paulen Mang was bitten by a snake on left ankle while working in the field. Individual had mild swelling and local pain at the site of bite. On August 22, the person was transported by family members to the Assam Rifles Unit Hospital. The guy was checked by the medical team, who provided prompt vital medical attention, stabilizing his condition. Rani McCurry's home, a specialized adoption agency MHSAA staff in collaboration with District Child Protection Unit DCPU Tamenglong today carried out a sloganeering and poster camping at waiting set near Rani Gaiden Liu Women Market opposite Children Park Tamenglong headquarters. The staff of MHSAA requested the citizens to report to Childline number 1098 of District Child Protection Unit DCPU if anyone found any abandoned child, or the child can be brought to Cradle Point at Pansy Valley, Apollo, Tamenglong, Ward number 1. Machi Village Authority and Machi Land Protection Committee strongly condemns the act of the chief of El Sijang Village, Thangminland Elias Williams, son of late M. Kangpu Haukip, who tried to insert his village during the survey and assessment of structure by the PWD in connection with the widening of road along Tengnopal. The Machi Village Authority and Machi Land Protection Committee stated that El Sijang come under Tengnopal block and not under Machi block. Meanwhile, Tamenglong Dishi said survey work informed the inhabitant of Machi village that the inclusion of the so-called village, namely El Sijang, in the ongoing survey work cannot be ruled out, and informed that there would be more new village to be included in the said survey work. During routine checks at various trains and railway stations in the Northeast from August 17 to August 19, 2022, the Railway Protection Force RPF of NF Railway successfully rescued 22 minors and a woman. According to NF Railway, the RPF also apprehended one person during this time who was engaged in human trafficking. The RPF Anti-Human Trafficking Unit of Katihar and RPF Katihar East recently collaborated to undertake a drive-in train number 4653, the new Jalpaiguri, the Amritsar of Humsafar Express at the Katihar station. During the drive, they detected 5 minor boys with 1 male person who is taken for child labor. In another incident, on August 18, an RPF team from New Tinsukia saved a little girl from the station while performing a routine inspection. The RPF train escort groups and station workers are vigilant and on the lookout for suspected human traffickers as well as questionable child movements who is traveling alone without any appropriate guardian. The majority of kids who were detained for illegal behavior by the Champhai District Juvenile Justice Board along the border between Mizoram and Myanmar were being used by adults to traffic drugs, according to district official on Monday. During the year, 30 cases were reported by the District Juvenile Justice Board and the District Child Welfare Committee in Champhai, according to the District Child Protection Officers. Of those cases, a large percentage of juveniles were arrested for being used in drug trafficking by adults, including their relatives. According to a senior excise and narcotic department employee, 2 minor boys were exploited by the father to smuggle drugs into Mizoram using a Chinese-made Kenbo bike. The boys, as well as their father, was arrested after the officials discreetly followed them. A special judge in a CBI court in Ansasol alleged that he had been threatened with a false NDPS case against his family members if he failed to secure the release of the TMC leader Anubrata Mondal, who is in CBI custody in a cattle smuggling case. The judge Rajesh Chakraborty alleged that he received the threat via a letter from one Bapa Chatterjee stating that if Mondal was not released on bail, his family would be implicated in an NDPS Narcotic Drugs and Psychotropic Substances Act case in grave allegation of commercial quantity. The judge in his complaint also attached the letter he received from Chatterjee and requested the district judge in Paschim Bardhaman to take note of the development. He requested that the matter be taken up before the Calcutta High Court. In the alleged street letter, which was attached to Judge Chakraborty, complained a self-claimed head clerk of the Executive Magistrate Court of Purba Bardhaman, while stating that he was a TMC leader, said, "You are hereby requested to release the bail of TMC leader Anubrata Mondal immediately." Researchers at the Indian Institute of Technology IIT Guwahati have created an ultrasound-assisted fermentation method to produce a safe sugar substitute called xylitol, the residue left after crushing of sugarcane. This approach gets over the operational constraints of chemical synthesis and the time lack of traditional fermentation. There has been an increase in the use of safe alternative sweeteners as awareness of the negative effects of wild sugar sucrose on individuals with diabetes and general health has grown. Xylitol, a sugar alcohol derived from natural products, have potential and diabetes with anti-obesogenic effects. It is a mild probiotic and protected against caries. India recorded a total of 8,586 fresh COVID cases along with 48 fatalities due to the infection in the past 24 hours, bringing the country's overall COVID tally to 4,43,57,546. According to the data shared by the Union Health Ministry, 9,680 has been recovered in the last 24 hours in India. The total death toll in India stands at 5,27,416. Out of 48 new fatalities, 7 were from Delhi, 6 each from Kerala, Karnataka and Punjab, 4 each from Rajasthan and West Bengal, 3 from Haryana, 2 each from Bihar and Himachal Pradesh, and 1 each from Assam, Chhattisgarh, Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra, Nagaland, Odisha, Sikkim and Uttarakhand. Taking the daily positivity rate at 3.75%, the total active cases has declined to 99,879 in the country. The recovery rate is recorded at 98.59% as per the data. According to the Health Ministry, 210.31 crore doses of COVID-19 vaccine have been administered in the country so far under the nationwide vaccination drive. Now recap of the top stories again. Chief Minister N. Biren inaugurates Technical Textiles Conference held under National Technical Textiles Mission. Social Welfare Minister Haikam Dingo stresses on the need for cooperation to stop sexual abuses against children in the state. District Malaria Department CSOs in Moreh convened a review meeting on the surge of dengue positive cases. India records 1,586 fresh COVID cases, 48 fatalities in the past 24 hours. That's the end of today's bulletin. Thank you for being with us.